Live from Northwest Philadelphia, we welcome you inside the Finley Rec Center as we get ready for the Do or Die Game 3 championship game between Penwood and Girard College. It's been a very playoff full of twists and turns, but it all ends here, right now. Before we do that, let's look at how each of these teams got here. First of all, on the Penwood side, it was a quick playoffs for them. They were able to sweep up ENS and Lincoln for taking down Cheney in the conference finals to get to this championship game. In fact, their only loss in this whole entire playoffs happened just this last Sunday when Girard College was able to come out on top. Speaking about those Cavaliers, they were able to take down William Penn and Penn State Brandywine before that thriller of a conference finals against Roxborough came down all the way down to that game 3, as I'm sure all of you guys remember. 0.2 seconds left, a tip in was all it took for them to get to the championship game. Then once we got here, it was a game 1 ran by the Stars. It was Sean Scott and Darian Barnes leading the whole way for Penwood as they were able to get through Girard College despite that superhuman game from John Johnson, put down 35 points, and he's been leading a charge for Girard College all series long, including game 2, where he had 27 points. Despite that great game by Josh Scott, it was really the others stepping up for Girard College. This guys like David Ware Jr., Omar Ford Bay, Gary Gordon, just getting the job done as those others really set for game 2, and they're going to need that in this third game. Now that we all got that down, almost game time, about 2 minutes left on this clock. I'm hyped, you're hyped. Alumni League Game 3, do or die, win or go home. Who will come out on top? Find out next right here on SFBN. We welcome you back. Sitting down now, about ready for game time. Let's talk a little bit more. Got the chance to talk to the head coach of Girard College, Nasir Eggleston. He really told me that it will be the others from Girard College that will make the difference. They expect John Johnson to get going, but others will have to step up. On the other hand, we're surprised by the rise of Josh Scott in this series, even leading in scoring, averaging 27.5 points per game. As that came as a surprise, they just want to contain the others, as they will be the key for Penwood if they want to wind up on top. Meanwhile, on the other side, it was a much simpler tone from Tyron Hill, the longtime veteran from Penwood, trying to get their second title in 3 years. He just simply said, we did all the talking, enough is enough, let's just go out there and perform. Now we got about 30 seconds left. Let's talk more about some X factors. Yeah, I think it would be all come down to Darian Barnes for Penwood. He was really ferocious in that game 1. It's cool and solid, 20 and 15 box score, but he led down in scoring in game 2, only scoring 12 points. And they're going to need him to show up here on both ends of the court if they want to wind up champions here again. For Girard College, it simply just comes down to the others, as we said before in the pregame. Guys like Omar Ford Bay, David Ware Jr., Gary Gordon, they all need to play up to their potential if they want to come out on top in this Alumni League Championship. Just about ready for game time here. Got starting lineups coming in shortly, as both teams are just about finished warming up, entering their bench. We'll throw it over to our commissioner, Farry Cheatham, in just a second. First of all, I want to thank you guys who were sticking with us all season long. A crazy playoffs, a crazy season. We're going to be right back with us this August here on SFBN, as we are going to raise up this trophy here sooner rather than later. Game 3, do or die. Let's throw it over to the commissioner. Here we go. Center. As we're just about to get ready to start lineups, we'll throw it over to our Commissioner-in-Chief, Harry Cheatham. Here we go.
Game 3 of the Alumni League Championship. To announce both teams. First, we'll be announcing Girard College. The players for Girard College, Alante Blackwell. Chris Oliver. Tariq Peoples. And now for the starters. David Wood. Gary Gray. Andre Rivers. And this season's MVP nominee, John Johnson. I'm sorry. Can't forget Omar Ford. Top 25. And now, for the Penn Patriots, Carlos Gonzalez. Leo Fidel. Rashad Anderson. Khalil Fox. Marquise Cummings. Brian Penterville. And now for the starters. Nick Persia. Darian Barnes. Ronnie Phillips. Josh Scott. Tyrone Riggs Manshine. All right, gentlemen. Make sure you accept their jerseys. Good luck to both teams. Game 3 of the Alumni League Finals.
Those are your respective lineups and rosters as we're just about ready to get started here. Josh Powell back in the broadcast booth, about to get things tipped off, about to get rolling here. Let's talk about some of these stats in these first two games before the opening tips. It's been Josh Squirt leading in scoring with 27.5 points per game. Just short of that is John Johnson on Girard College, averaging 27. It's really been those two stars just battling back and forth this whole series. Tension high. Players on the court. About ready for tip. Barnes is ready. Andre Rivers is ready. Underway here. Northwest Philly, let's get it done. Quick pass here, but kept by Omar Ford Bay. He's going to try to dribble around this one. Rivers, mid-range jump shot, that's good. And we're underway already. Quick and easy right here from Northwest Philly as the first basket's in from Andre Rivers. Scott to Barnes. Barnes inside, that dishes it out right last second. Trying to get that field shot over David Ware. It's unable to go through, but Rivers gets the rebound and is driving. Inside, swing the defense, falls to the floor, foul's called. That was on Josh Scott, it appears to be, roughed him up on that drive. And it's gonna stick right here. Foul not on the shot. Girard College keeps it. Omar Ford Bay. Either John Johnson gonna throw this one out. I'd say the MVP of these playoffs is my vote is John Johnson. Eggleston leading and scoring all this postseason. Omar Ford Bay driving inside. That's going to be a foul. Going to be very curious to see how this fouling works in this championship game. It's been very chippy sometimes, so refs either swallow those whistles or just unafraid to blow him. The latter over there as Omar Ford Bay is at the line shooting 2. First shot, rimming out, no good. Lots to play for, obviously. Girard College looking for their first title. Penwood trying to keep the dynasty rolling, or trying to get that dynasty going, trying to get their second title in 3 years. As both shots are unable to fall, Persia bringing it up. John Johnson on the defensive, over to Barnes. Got that Rivers defense shooting over the top, puts it in. Gonna be the X factor in this one, as we said in the pregame. Darian Barnes puts Penwood on their first 2 points. Gary Gordon on the other end. Drive right, going inside. Tyron Hill got a hand on that one as Ware puts it up for the foul. David Ware Jr., a big game 2, got Girard College that victory. Trying to do the same this game 3, and he'll be at the line shooting 2. First shot's no good. Officially a minute into this one already. Still just a 2-2 game. Gary Gordon, one of the surprising figures in this one as he makes his second free throw, averaging 15 points in this series. But 1 for 2 on the line there, but just gives his team the lead. Persia veering left, dishing it over to Josh Scott. Scott driving inside, dishing it to Tyron Hill, up with it, that's a foul. We'll see how Tyron Hill does at the line. Was very inconsistent in game 1, only missed 1 in game 2. Which side of him will we see right here? We're about to get an early telling right now. The longtime veteran of the Alumni League, Tyron Hill. Talked to him earlier before this one, was straight and quick to the point. We're just gonna beat him, no other talk necessary. As that first shot's off the mark, no good. One of those players that just know how to do their job. He's averaging 13 and 8 in this Alumni League Championship Series. And he's 0 for 2 from the line right there. We'll see if those free throw troubles will add on. Omar Ford Bay, meanwhile, has it driving baseline. Inside, layup, that's good. Omar Ford Bay muscling down to the paint. And it gives his team the 3-point lead. Josh Scott has been having the hot hand. And it continues there off the glass and 1. Josh Scott, that's a good sign for Penwood if I ever saw that one. He'll be at the line shooting 1 and 1 attempt coming at your way. In with the and 1. Tying this one up at 5 apiece. Here is the heart and soul of Girard College, John Johnson. Bounce pass to Gordon. See those eyes peeled, looking it back to his superstar. Drive, quick release. No good, as it looked like it went in, but just hit that net for an air ball. Persia with it now, dishing it to his right. Ronnie Fields. That's good. And we've been seeing a seesaw affair so far. Ford Bay to Gordon, looking around, finding Rivers inside. Rivers the drive, Rivers the shot. Inside, that's good. Andre Rivers, the second bucket of this one. As we see a 3 on the other side, no good. Rebounded by Ware. Bowling trying to test his luck from downtown, just unable to fall right there. John Johnson slicing and dicing inside, good with the deuce. As quick as lightning sometimes, John Johnson is putting that work in here for Girard College, as he's done all playoffs long. Here's Scott, resetting on offense. Over to Fields, wheeled, stopping, popping, finishing right there for the deuce. Ronnie Fields from the right-hand side, his second bucket of the game, tying this one up at 9 apiece. Here's Johnson looking to get cooking. Mid-range, ran into the defender. Looks like will be a foul on the defense. Nice. So Eggleston coaching Ware up. And it will be Omar Ford Way dishing this one up. Here's Johnson. Persia on defense, throwing it over to his right. Looking to find a way through. Johnson, way downtown. Way short, no good right there. So used to him just cashing in on those threes from that left corner, left wing rather, just unable to fall right there. Persia, switch the hands. Just circling around. Inside, right-hand layup, can't fall in. Nice move getting there, but just unable to capitalize. Rivers inside, no foul called. Late foul, rather. And he gets the shot in. Will it be an and one? Looks like it's going to be Penwood's ball. All claps on their sideline. Squad goes deep on both ends. Probably the most depth each of these teams had in this championship series. As Ronnie Fields throws it in. Going to try that again. Here we go. Here's Scott. Gordon on the defense, driving right through him, inside, right hand, Josh Scott, leading the finals in scoring and doing it yet again where it matters most. Quick 5 points already. Gordon's jump shot, that's good. Back and forth we are, and that's 3 points on the board for Gordon. And here we go with Josh Scott. Inside, through the teeth. And it's gonna be a jump ball as we saw both of those thumbs go up. Looks like I would presume they'll shoot it right at, they'll jump for it right at that free throw line. Indeed they will. Got a packed house here in Northwest Philly for this high stakes affair. Tipped and caught here by Nick Persia. Bounce past the Hill. Back out to Persia. Persia from way downtown. Won't count. Rebound by Fort Bay. Flashback to the beginning of the year. Nick Persia was the hero, shooting that game-winning shot in that win against ENS as the shot's in there by David Ware Jr. We got an electric start right here from Northwest Philly, scoring on both sides. Glad you're here for the ride. Scott, pass out of bounds. Referee even throws his hands up like, what are you doing? But it will be Girard College keeping this one. And it's thrown in here for Ware Jr. Almost halfway home here in this first quarter. Forward way to Rivers. Switch of the hands, drive inside. Filthy move, Andre Rivers. Giving his team the 4-point lead. Slicing and dicing down to the hole. Here's a quick Persia shot, putting it in right there. That's a 3-ball from Nick Persia, and this basket's never looked bigger. Step back, jump shot, good right there, Gary Gordon. Feel like we're just listing names here back and forth. This is definitely worthy of this championship game. Persia to his right. Field stopping, popping, mid-range jump shot, can't find it. Tyron Hill, the rebound, unable to fall. Rivers gets the board. Driving through the paint, throwing over to Ware. Inside, back to Rivers. Left-hand shot won't count. Rebound by Hill. Scott with it. Fake out move, just keeping his dribble. Field's calling for that one. Giving it to him late. Back over to Goran Pantovic, the new sub in for Penwood. Turning around with it. And it'll go the other way. That's an offensive foul, and the Cavaliers will recover. Rolling out the red carpet for this one. We'll have the halftime show for you at the break, as well as our championship celebration with our post-game interview. As we head into our first timeout, 33:42 left in the first quarter. We got a 3-point game, 17-14. Take a quick break, then wrap up this first quarter in style. Come right back. Stay here on SFBN. We welcome you back inside Finley Rec Center in Northwest Philadelphia. It's been a high-flying action so far, 17-14 your score. A blazing hot start to this championship game as Girard College holds on to the three-point lead. Here's Gary Gordon. Over to Johnson. Quick on his feet with that one as it's a quick whistle. Foul called on Ronnie Fields. And already in the bonus, 2 shots coming up for John Johnson. Sure, he's all for that one. It's been a quick start so far for Andre Rivers, one of the unsung heroes from Game 2. Already has 6 points in this one, as the first shot's good from Johnson. As Farid said in the intros, an MVP candidate, an all-star, been a career year in the Alumni League for John Johnson, as both shots are good from the line, speaking of which. And here we go with Nick Persia. Persia driving to his left, dishing it to the corner. Quick corner three, rolling out, gets the unfriendly roll. Johnson and Girard College in the fast break, where inside block down low. Nick Persia with the rejection, but Girard College will get another chance at it. Back over to Gordon. Between the leg move, splitting the defense inside and rejected down low, but recovered by the offense. Omar, Ford Bay, that's good. There with the 2-ball, extending that mid-range shot. He has his second bucket of the game, make that 4 points. Persia looking around over to Pantovic, the Drexel Dragon product. Hill inside, turning around, that's good. Time on Hill, down low for the deuce. His first bucket of the game, as it will be going the other side. Whistle blown, it's gonna be Penwood ball. Substitution time right here for the Patriots. Leo Familia entering the game. Back over to Scott. Scott driving left, dishing it out. That's a 3-ball from Familia, can't get the bank shot as it was after hours on the rebound right here by Gordon. Gordon, bounce pass to Rivers. Just gonna hold it on the top of the key. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in this first. All the moves with the right-hand shot. Pantovic the rebound, back to Familia. Here's Scott with the 3-pointer, putting it in. Josh Scott, the hot streak continues. His 3-ball is good, and he already has 8 points. Here's Gordon. The lightning quick drive inside, off the glass, can't convert, rebound by Familia. And here we go, Scott. Holding on that dribble, that's on the parking lot, it's good! Josh Scott from way downtown, and Penwood takes their first lead of the game. 2 straight from Scott, and a timeout called on the other end. That was right from that white line, a deep one, to say the least. With 2 minutes to go, they'll force the timeout. By far the highest scoring quarter I've seen here in the Finley Rec in my 2 years of doing this one. A plus performance on both sides so far. Best news is we still have 3 quarters to go. Well, 3 quarters and 2 minutes to be exact. As we wait to go through the timeouts, we're going to remind you to come back and tune in to Season 11. Could start around late August. Going to have some old friends come back, including Comtech, Newman U, and Alumni. We're all participants in Season 9, and we'll come back for the 11th season. Well, the action coming for you right here on SFBN. As plays are about to resume. Ford Bay sitting and waiting to get this thing restarted. Over to Rivers, back to Johnson. Coffee in this game, back in this one on defense. Driving left through the defense, right hand shot. Can't get the friendly bounce but the foul. But it was on the offense as that was a foul on John Johnson, will be Penwood ball. After that 3-point bonanza by Josh Scott, we find Penwood up by 1. Here he is, Josh Scott, over to Barnes. Barnes, stutter step, drive inside, spin move, right hand, can't get it done. And he recovers his own rebound. Coffee with it, over to Familia. finding Pantovic. Dishing it to screen. Looking for the roll. Scott was just rejected right there as it was Alonte Blackwell just giving him that finger wag. And it's going to be Girard College throwing this one out. Here's Gary Gordon. Gordon splitting the change right there over to Omar Ford Bay. Ford Bay driving, looking inside, up at the left, that's good. Omar Ford Bay with the ferocious drive. 6th point of the game for Omar Ford Bay, winding down the final minute in this first quarter. Cuffey looking around, finding Pantovic, the mid-range jump shot can't fall. Rebound by the Cavs. Here's Johnson, bounce pass to Rivers. Rivers driving baseline. Back over to Ford Bay, feeding the hot hand. Fadeaway shot, that's good, but a travel. Shot won't count, will be Penwood ball. Familia to Scott. Calling for the Pantovic screen. Gonna just pull it up over the top, and the hot streak continues. And the dancing afterwards, Josh Scott, you are unbelievable. His 4th 3 of the quarter. And John Johnson can't clap back. Familia the rebounds. Josh Scott been turning heads all series long. Head coach even was surprised from Girard College at his play so far. Staring at that basket from the half-court line, calling for a screen. Familia comes with the assistance. Scott. Fake out, 3 ball. Air ball, and rebounded by Gary Gordon. Gordon, 3 seconds. First quarter winding down. Rivers puts it in. 0.7 to go. Andre Rivers there with the 2 ball. And that will do it here at the end of 1. And it's a 25-point game, tie game. Each side's with 25, as it's been a high-scoring offense that will go down in the history book so far. 50 points total as we conclude this quarter. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back. 1 down, 3 to go. Second quarter action coming from you from Finley Rec. We'll be right back. You don't want to miss it. Stay here on SFBN. We welcome you back to our second quarter action, the highest scoring quarter in this season so far, and it just happens to be in a winner-go-home championship game. 25 apiece is how we start, and the fireworks are just getting started. Here's Barnes, stop and pop. That's good, Darian Barnes from the mid-range shot. Then we're opening up this second quarter as we left it off in style. Barnes a bit oddly quiet, is only his 2nd bucket of the game. Ford Bay, that's that one to go in. Omar Ford Bay has been having the hot hand. And he's opening up the scoring column here for Girard College in quarter number 2. Scott. Back over to Barnes. Trying his luck from 3, that's good. Darian Barnes, a quick 5 points in just 45 seconds. Not too shabby if I say so myself. And he leads his total up to 7. Spin move, Gary Gordon. Trying double clutch, but gets it poked out. Back to David Ware Jr., won't fall. Rebound by Barnes. Still trying to get that one off of him, but Barnes, with that tall stature, able to haul that one in. Here's Scott. Has David Ware Jr. all over him. Trying to drive through this one. Backing him up, spinning around. Fadeaway shot, that's good. Josh Scott with the fadeaway J, looking like Sean Riley right there. Second bucket of the game right there from Josh Scott. And he's had the hot hand so far. Scott driving, spinning around. That bounce pass to Barnes. Inside, stopping, shooting. Whistle blown, that's a foul on the floor. They're going to have to dish this one out again. Amir Coffey back in the action, looking to get this one up, but it will be Penwood dishing this one in from the baseline. Barnes, mid-range, right in the face of the defender, no problem whatsoever. Darian Barnes, he's heating up, and he's got a quick 7 to start this quarter. Rivers, as Penwood leads this one by 7. Johnson looking to take over. Between the leg move, quick 3. Way off as it was short, and Rivers gets the board. That's an air ball, where Junior trying to get his shot in. Forward Bay can't get to the ball. A series of misses on this possession, and they'll get another chance at it. Johnson, driving corner inside, blocked down low by Barnes. Cuffey gets the rebound. What a defensive possession right there by Penwood. Scott, 3. No good, too much on that one. Foul on the floor, meanwhile. Looks like it was on Penwood. On Girard College, rather. Persia going to throw this one in, new sub in, as Pantovic and Cuffey are taking a breather. Looking over the tall Omar Ford Bay, they just find Familia. Persia. He's a sniper, just got to wait to see if he could shoot it. Dishing it out. Familia, mid-range jump shot right by the free throw line, no good. Johnson gets this board back over to Ford Bay. Switch the hands inside, layup with the left, that's good. Omar Ford Bay killing it so far. All 2 balls though, his 10th point of the game. And here we go with Persia. Barnes, deep 3, testing that luck, is unable to catch in. And Johnson gets this rebound to drive it up himself. No look pass. Rivers! Almost got that one, but Barnes gets the rebound. Here we go with Josh Scott yet again. Pass to Persia, his 3 ball, puts it in. Nick Persia, calling him the prince right there as the 3 ball's in from the left side. 5 in the quarter for Nick Persia. And here we go with Johnson. Behind the back move. Saw that all day long. Nice assist, but we'll find if it's a pass to assist. And indeed it is for Bay, the silky smooth finger roll. Here we go, Persia. Stopping, popping, right wing. Can't connect. Rebound by Ford Bay. 6-point lead by Penwood. Rivers inside, right hand layup, gets the friendly bounce. That's good. A hot first quarter, trying to connect with it in the second, and he's all smiles right now. This guy's still down by 4. Persia. Defended by Alante Blackwell. See if they'll take advantage of the mismatch. Inside, pass rolls on the floor. It was off of the foot of Tyron Hill, as it will be Girard College ball. And a timeout by Girard College. Seems like we've been scoring on both ends nonstop, but the Cavs still found themselves down by 4, as it was head coach Nigel Eggleston calling the timeout. Let's take a quick break, just about halfway home in the second quarter. Make sure to stick around to the Alumni League halftime show at this break. We're going to be right back. Second quarter rolls on. Stay right here on SFBN. We welcome you back. About halfway home in the second quarter. It's a 4-point lead for Penwood. Gordon holding on to this one. The running back draw to John Johnson inside. Gordon, left-hand layup won't count. Rebound by Barnes. Persia going to bring this one up. Trying to expand on this lead a little bit. Persia inside, rejected by Blackwell. Hill gets the rebound, looking for Persia. His three-pointer, and that's way short. Barnes inside, right hand over Blackwell. Tyron Hill, sweet. Tyron Hill always does that dirty work and does it again. His 4th point of the game. Rivers feeding Bay. The drive inside, left hand, and one. Omar forward, Bay getting it done for the and one. Trying to convert on this 3-point play. Going to make it a 1-possession game if this one goes in. Here he is at the line. A dominant game for Omar forward Bay so far. 13 so far. And it will stay at 13. As it's now taken up here by Penwood, sub 4 minutes. Here we go with Scott. Over to Hill, that's gonna be a whistle. It will be Penwood keeping this one. Scott right in position to dish this one in. Bounce pass to Hill. Blackwell on the defensive. Dishing it out. Persia, that's a 3-ball. That's good. Don't give him space if you don't have to. Nick Persia for 3. He's been killing it. And his second 3 of the game. John Johnson rejected. And it's going to be another whistle blown on the floor. It will be in favor of Penwood, and they'll keep this rock. Barnes going to throw this one in. Love when you see this. Honestly, just the best case scenario on both ends so far is it's been a high-scoring affair. Persia onto the block. Here is Ty Hill. Working him down low, back over to Fields. His 2-pointer can't connect. Looking for the rebound. It's recovered there by Andre Rivers. Rivers switch of the hands. Over to Johnson. Inside, right hand, finger roll finish. That's good. John Johnson. Relatively quiet game for him. He only has 6. Could be the difference maker later on, as Penwood will be bringing this one in. Persia. Dribble moves, driving inside, wrapped up by John Johnson. Gonna have another chance at this one. Not in the bonus quite yet. Barnes gonna dish this one in. As the refs change their mind, fouls are recounted, and now they're in the bonus. Nick Persia going to be shooting a quick 2 shots. Rims out on the first. Nick Persia didn't play in game 1, played in game 2, had 5 points, 4 rebounds. As second shot falls, 1 for 2 on those attempts. 7 on the board for Persia. Here's Gordon, back over to Johnson. Johnson stopping, popping, step back 3, can't connect. Rebound by Barnes, just able to get that one with one hand. And here we go with Persia. Persia stopping on the drive. Driving right, ran into the contact, drawing that foul. Smart move by the crafty guard from Penwood. And the Patriots get 2 more free throw shots right here. Connects on the first, looks short, but gets the friendly roll. One for 2 on those attempts, and that he's now shooting 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Johnson, switch of the hands, looking around. Double teams on the perimeter, looking for an open man. He finds Rivers. Rivers splitting the defense inside, right hand layup, that's good. Andre Rivers slicing inside, gets the 2 ball, and his guy's now down by just 5. Here is Pancevic. Back over to Scott. Defended heavily by Johnson, looking to get that space with the screen. And the roll, and Pancevic gets it done. The pick and roll paying its dividends there for Penwood, and that 2 balls in and good. Here's Johnson. Bounce pass over to Ford Bay. Ford Bay driving inside, last second pass. Blackwell rejected by Pancevic and rebounded by Hill. They have numbers if they want to use them. Persia driving inside, off the glass, and he gets manhandled down low. That's going to be an easy call for the referee. That's going to be a foul. And with them already in the bonus, they'll line up for free throws. Nick Persia getting those frequent flyer miles there from the free throw line. His third straight trip to the free throw line right there. Around minute 37 left in this second quarter. As Persia's shot, first one rolls in. One for 2 yet again. The pattern continues right here for Persia. And the rebound, and the ball's taken up here by Girard. Switch of the hands, dishing it out over to Ford Bay. To Gordon. Gordon passing over to Rivers, defended by Hill. Able to get that job done. This championship DNA showing out right here for Penwood. The house is packed right here. Almost to the door right now for this winner-go-home championship bout. And the heavyweights are showing up today. Here is Persia. Over to Coffee. A reminder to stay around for the halftime show. We'll be on for just about a couple minutes in between the second and third right here on SFBN. Barnes trying to drive through, and that's going to be a whistle. Penwood, knowing they're in the bonus, is trying to attack the paint. And they're going to get another chance at these free throws. Strategy now clear. Off the rim on the first one. It's one thing to get to the line, it's another one to make them, as they've been going 1 for 2 of these last 3 attempts. Looking to capitalize here, though. For 2 on that outing. And Ford Bay grabs this rebound. Sub 1 minute here in this first half. Driving left inside, stripped away, but it's going to go out of bounds. Foul now on Penwood. Girard College's turn at the line. Here is Ford Bay. Ford Bay already has more points today than he's been averaging these finals. The others really stepping up for Girard College. Just John Johnson needs to find his groove as the first shot's off the mark. We're going to speak more on that one at a halftime break. And connects on the second. Here's Persia. Over to his left. Bullet pass inside of Coffee, finding the corner. Field stopping, popping, mid-range shot can't connect. Put back by Barnes is no good. Getting the third attempt, third time's the charm. Darian Barnes, feisty down low, and it pays its dividends. Here he is at the line for this and 1 attempt. Looking to make this a double-digit lead. Here we go with Darian Barnes. Shot's good by Barnes. And 33 seconds, here's Rivers. Trailing now by 10, their largest lead of the game for Penwood. Johnson. Swirling around, dishing it to Ford Bay, back out to Rivers. Rivers off the dribble, quick shot, can't connect, rebound by Pancevic. Looking for a guard to pass it to, but recovered by Ford Bay. Inside, Gordon, right hand, gets called up for the foul. Nice persistence there on Girard College's side, forcing these free throw attempts. And Gary Gordon trying to make this lead cut down from double digits. see a very talkative Tyron Hill on the Penwood sideline. As that first shot's no good. Josh Scott getting into the talking to, along with Leo Familia. Very vocal team this Penwood team has. As Barnes picks this one up, and another foul. Gonna make the migration over to the opposite free throw line. And 2 more shots gonna be put up. This quarter going to a grinding halt. 50-40 your score in favor of Penwood. First one no good from Penwood. These free throw is starting to become a concern even though they have this lead. Oh for 2 yet again. And here we go with Rivers, final seconds of the first half. Driving inside, left hand shot won't go in. Fighting for the rebound, and that'll do it for the first half. It's been Penwood on top, really taking charge here in that second quarter, which is 25-25 at the end of one, then bursting out to a 10-point lead to close out the first half. Gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Halftime right now. We'll give you the full report. Take a quick break. Be right back. Alumni League playoff. It's halftime. We'll be right back on SFBN. Welcome you to the halftime break as we have Tupac serenading us at this halftime. It's been an interesting game. It was 25-25. It was high-flying action to start out. But really, in that second quarter, the game really started to take form. For Penwood, it's been Josh Scott really doing his thing, firing down from three-point land all day long. Remember that one shot right in the mid-range point of that first quarter where he shot it right from the white line. Some deep balls being thrown down here from Penwood. And on the other side for Girard College, been honestly a strange one. Omar Ford Bay as well as Andre Rivers getting it going. Andre Rivers was leading at scoring for the whole game at the end of quarter number 1. But John Johnson just trying to get into that action. Only a slow 6-8 points to get going in this first half. Gonna need to see from him. I'd expect him to get going as we have just about 2 minutes till the next quarter starts. More on Penwood, that free throw issue. They don't want that to bite them in the back, but it's been kept on growing and growing and growing. They've had 5 times at the free throw line where they either missed one or even missed both. Darian Barnes really needed to get going there, as well as Nick Persia. Persia had 2 threes in that first half, and he's going to need to keep that going if they want to raise that trophy at the end of the evening. Sharon Osler, Eggleston, as well as Tyron Hill really getting their guys situated and going. As far as fouling has been going, it's been back and forth. Not as chippy as we've really been used to, but still some fouls called here and there, especially when Penwood got in that bonus. They just kept on attacking that paint, as it seemed like every other play was a free throw, and just smart coaching right there trying to get those easy points. About 1 minute till we get to the start of the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back. Third quarter action, second half. Who will win? Who will go home? Alumni League Championship, win or go home. We'll be right back. Stay right here on SFBN. We welcome you back. Third quarter action about to get underway. As you saw on the halftime show, Penwood just 18 minutes of playtime, so hoisting up that trophy for the second time in 3 years. As we see Nick Persia dishing this one up. Persia had 2 threes in this one so far, 8 points total. Inside, layup, oh, spectacular move right there. Josh Scott, got to see those ice in those veins. And he's been leading the charge in scoring right here for Penwood. Dish to the corner, Rivers with it. Gonna go it over to Gordon. Switch of the hands, turning around, now working that post. Fadeaway jumper, can't connect, Barnes the rebound. Gonna keep up with it, and it's taken over by Josh Scott. Josh Scott stopping, passing, back over to Barnes. Spin move by Barnes, dishing it inside. Trying to reset on offense here. This defense just feisty right now by the Cavaliers. Barnes, way downtown. Getting the third quarter on. Point right there, Darian Barnes. Stretching the floor from way downtown. His first 3 ball of the half. That's 3 threes total right there for Barnes. And this poke steal. Fast break time for Penwood. Persia off the backboard, back to Barnes. Quick shot. Can't connect. Would have just been a circus play right there, just unable to make that one fall. Here's Johnson, step back, finding the triple move inside, can't connect. Trying to get that rebound, Gordon has it. Resetting on offense. And a mid-range jump shot, Gary Gordon can't fall, tipped and caught by Hill. Tyron Hill, nicknamed the man-child, getting it done right there. Step back by Scott. That's way off. And the Cavs will take over on the other ends. Now up by 15. A strong burst to get this half going here for Penwood. And the Cavs will take it up the other ends. Ford Bay. Inside, trying to find an opening, can't find one, back over to Rivers. Rivers to Bay, inside, and one. How about that for a response? Omar Ford Bay with the and one. And he'll have a chance to make this a 3-point play. Let's see if he'll be able to do it. Omar Ford Bay leading the charge here for the Cavs. Been always a second or third option, trying to take up the mantle. First option as the and one's good. A slow start for Johnson though, only 6 points. Very uncharacteristic game from him on the biggest stage. As the rebound is fought for, twirled around, but recovered by David Ware. Bay, he has a hot hand inside through Darian Barnes, that's good. 2 straight for Omar Ford Bay, cutting this lead back down to 10. Here we go with Persia. Defended by David Ware. Fighting through the paint, dishing it out. Barnes popping for 3. Can't connect, looking for the board, falling out of bounds. And survey says Penwood ball. Gonna be Josh Scott dishing this one in. As always, he's had the hot hand as he throws it in Tyron Hill. As Tyron Hill all alone down low, rejected inside, but getting his own dribble, up with the shot, dirty work machine, Tyron Hill right there with the deuce. 6 points now for Ty Hill. Here we go with Gordon. Over to Rivers. Rivers, the top of the key shot, that's good. Andre Rivers there with the deuce. Been the Ford Bay and Rivers show as they've had a lion's share of college's points. Persia, thinking about it, bounce pass inside, thrown away, and here we go with the Cavs. Over to Ware, back over to Bay, but it's broken up. Johnson getting it, behind the back move, driving inside, dishing in the corner. Trying to D up Persia, back over to Gordon. Stopping and popping, that's good. Gary Gordon from the right side, knocking it down. Now just an 8-point game, and all those clapping hands right there for Girard College. Here's Scott. Whistle blown. Figure out what's going on here. It's got to be a throw-in attempt right now. Should be Penwood's ball. Indeed it is. Ronnie Fields in position. Back over to Barnes. Driving right side, down low, right hand, finger roll finish. Darian Barnes gets it done down low. And here we go with Gary Gordon. Scott on the defensive. Over to Bay. Driving right side, down low, left hand layup, that's good. Omar Ford Bay been killing him down low in that paint. And this lead stays here at 8 points for Penwood. Scott over to Barnes. Stopping, popping, over Ford Bay, can't connect, rebound by Rivers. Trying to run this show. Back to David Ware. Johnson staying back. Been staying back on offense a little bit, maybe too much. As he drives right inside, Ford Bay, up off the glass, can't connect, rebound by Pantovic. And here's Scott on the drive, the last second pass, the shot is up and in. Who left him open? Nick Persia, the prince of three balls, putting it in right there. And the three balls continue to drop right now for Penwood, up by 11. Johnson, three ball. The cold streak continues. And it's recovered here by Scott. More than halfway home in his third quarter. Inside, ball rolls out of bounds. It'll stay right here. Scott, over to Barnes. Stutter step, holding that dribble. Forward bag and posted up by Barnes. Spin, turnaround Jay, up with the shot, can't connect, looking for the rebound, recovered by Scott. Fresh 14 seconds here for the Patriots. Looking for an open man, they find Ronnie Fields, long two ball, can't connect, tip in attempt by Barnes is no good, and it's covered here by Omar Ford Bay. Looking inside, bounce pass out to Johnson, holding on to that one. Omar Ford Bay for three, putting it in. Omar Ford Bay lighting him up inside, outside. It doesn't matter if your name is Omar Ford Bay. Calling the timeout. It's now an 8-point lead for Penwood. And the show continues for Omar. Gonna take a quick little break here. Just a bit more than halfway home in his third quarter. And we'll be back in just a couple seconds. Stay right here. Alumni League, win or go home. We'll be right back. We welcome you back. It's an 8-point lead. It's been Omar Ford Bay keeping Girard College well within reach of this one, as he's been leading him, scoring. John Johnson going to try to pick up some slack later on, as here's Tyron Hill posting up Bay. Spin move, looks like he got stripped, but that's a whistle. Omar Ford Bay can't believe that call, as he just goes into the face of our referee. Gonna be Penwood keeping this one. Tyron Hill looks like he'll bring this one out. So about Hill for Ronnie Fields, and you got it. He'll be throwing this one in. Here's Persia. Bounce pass to Scott. Post move, turnaround Jay. Josh Scott can't connect. Rebound by Ford. Here's John Johnson. They have numbers. Bounce pass, fast break, inside, David Ware Jr., that's good. Only his second bucket of the game for David Ware Jr. And this lead is now just at 6. Girard College starting to creep back. Persia, ball chips out. It's gonna be staying right here. Penwood looking for Sablia Familia entering the game. Persia taking a breather. Over to Familia. Pantovic. Bounce pass to the block. Backing his man in the paint. Turnaround right-hand shot. That's good. Tyrone Hill with the inside shot. That's 8 points on the game for Ty Hill. Very scrappy indeed, as here's Ford Bay. Switching the hands, spinning around, dishing it out. Where Junior can't connect. Rebound by Familia. And Penwood will bring this one up. 2-minute warning here in this third quarter. And here's Josh Scott on the right-hand side. Gonna try on that baseline on the corner, back out to Familia. Inside drive, right-hand shot, can't connect. Hill the rebound, and it's rebounded right here by Ware. Johnson, stopping, popping, and the cold streak commences, and it's carrying on. And not the game that Johnson pictured, I guarantee you that. As we see two players fall to the floor, everyone's A-okay. Penwood gonna keep it. Fields to Scott. Closing out the third quarter shortly. He is leading in scoring, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Scott, another thriller of a performance. On the right-hand side, Ronnie Fields quartered up by Gordon. Back to Pantovic. His turnaround J, knocking it down. Then going on Pantovic. The show rolls on for Penwood, and that's his 4th point of the game. They lead by 10. Here's Fort Bay. And looks like that was a timeout call. No, an off-ball foul. Looks like it's on Familia. And nonetheless, Girard College will throw this one in. A reset on offense. Fresh 14 on the clock. Sub time for the Cavs. Gary Gordon leaving. Delonte Blackwell entering. Rivers. Over to Scott. Over to Johnson, rather. Inside, right hand, whistle blown, trying to get it done from the free throw line. John Johnson trying to force his way to the line. Here he is shooting 2. Girard College, after all said and done, no matter how little from what we expected, at least for John Johnson, they're still well within reach of this one. All it takes is one good fourth quarter. We've seen these John Johnson avalanches all playoffs long. We'll see if we're in store for another one. Trying to get that ball rolling here at the line. Second bucket's good. That's 8 on the board now for Johnson. It's final minute here in this third quarter. Scott. Over to Hill, just getting manhandled down low. And it looks like he's going to be okay. Limping a little bit right there is Tyrone Hill. Remember, he was out for a majority regular season with that ankle. Last thing we want to see is him re-aggravate in this last game of the season. And we'll stay here with Penwood. And with them being in the bonus, Tyrone Hill will enter the free throw line. Tyrone Hill missed 5 free throws in game 1, only missed 1 in game 2. And the woes continue. Only an 8-point game. Plenty, and I mean plenty to go. As the second shot's in from Ty Hill. Here's Rivers. Holding on to it on that top of the key. Switching over to Johnson. He holds onto it. Switching the hands, driving left, inside, left-hand layup, can't fall. Tyrone Hill the rebound. And here we go in the fast break. Familia inside, can't connect, rebound by Rivers. Going to be 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Penwood will have one last lick at it. Blackwell inside of Rivers, right hand swatted by Pantovic, but recovered here by the Cavs. Quick 3-ball. Omar Ford Bay can't fall. Pantovic the rebound. Final seconds of this third quarter. Scott over to Fields. Inside, 2-ball, that's good. Putting in the bow on top of this third quarter here for Penwood as they hold on to this 11-point lead. Was at 10 at the start. They add 1 on top of it. In the driver's seat, Will they win their second title in their last 3 years? Or will Girard College complete the comeback and come up with a title? Final 9 minutes of season 10 coming up next. Stay here on SFBN. I promise you'll regret it if you don't. We'll be right back on SFBN. Final 9 minutes of season 10 about to count down. We see Penwood up by 11, trying to hoist their trophy up for the second time in the past 3 years. Here we go with Andre Rivers. Fourth quarter, we're underway. Rivers dishing it out over to Bay. Holding on to this one. Back out to Johnson. Johnson passing it out. Rivers over to Fort Bay. Differential offense here right now. Drive by Bay, inside kick, connects, rebound by Familia. Here's Rivers on the fast break. Left hand layup, can't fall. And Rivers holds on to this rebound. Girard College, maybe DEFCON run 1 right now. They need to get something going. Gordon, jump shot, that's good. Gary Gordon trying to get the ball rolling right now. His first make of the second half as he gets fourth quarter started in style. Here's Scott. Driving left, dishing it out. Fields touched up on the drive. That's going to be a foul. Ronnie Fields going to be bringing this one out. Looks like he's slow to walk around too. Holding on to it, looks like his hip. And he's just going to power through here for these final 8 minutes.
Device connected.
Over to Familia. Over to Scott. Scott, bounce pass inside. Barnes, mid-range, 2-ball, that's good. Darian Barnes firing from mid-range. And he gets the show rolling yet again here for Penwood. Johnson, driving through the paint. Finger roll finish. Can't get the shot in, but a foul. John Johnson maybe trying to try his luck at the free throw line. Down by 11. This shot clock stops in these high leverage games. I mean, this game clock stops. And he'll be at the line shooting too. A historically uncharacteristic game from John Johnson. Only has 8 points. For some context, he's averaging 27 this series. First one's good from Johnson. Second shot, gets the friendly roll, that's good. Here we go with Barnes. Covering that dribble. Back to Scott. No look pass, Darian Barnes, spin move, right hand layup, that's good. Darian Barnes looking to get going in this final quarter as Andre Rivers looks like he got poked in the eye. Going to try to stick with it here. Definitely holding on to the his eye right there. Said he almost got elbowed, but going to definitely stay in this one. Here's Gary Gordon. Gary on the mid-range spin move inside, dishing it out. Alongside Blackwell. Can't connect. Easy rebound by Barnes. Darian Barnes been a rebound machine all finals long, averaging 17.5 and 15.5 rebounds. A beastie stat line there from Darian Barnes. Familia, deep three, bang! Got Familia from way downtown, and Penwood is now up by 14. Johnson, resetting on offense, step back, gonna hold on to this one. Over to Ford Bay. Stop, pop, fadeaway shot, that's good. Omar Ford Bay trying to stop this bleeding. And they're still well within this run. He is filling up my stat sheet. And here we go with Scott. Staying with that right hand. Pass to Barnes. Barnes, three ball. No good, just way short. Johnson the rebound and the drive. Looking inside, looking to take over. Right hand layup, that's good. John Johnson the two ball. His fourth point of this quarter, and their guys are back within 10. A strip and a whistle, and that's going to be a foul on Ford Bay. Scott going to throw this one in. Back to Leo Familia. Oh, it's turnover. David Ware got in the way of that one, and a Penwood and a Girard College fast break. Inside, right hand reversal won't count. Gordon the rebound, Gordon the shot, and Gordon the bucket. Now just an 8-point game, all said and done. 5:40 to go. Girard College well within reach. Here's Scott. Trying to play with Gordon on the top of the key, driving left. Over to Barnes, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Quick shot, no good. Fighting for the rebound, it's recovered by Ware Jr. A big rebound there from the Cavs, and here comes Johnson. Bounce pass inside, over to Rivers, back out to Ware. Quick shot. Good defense right there about Leo Familia. For Familia, his first game in this series, and it's paying its dividends. Strong defense, strong offense. And it's a timeout by the guys in blue, a Penwood timeout. 76-68, final 5 minutes. Will we see a comeback, or will we see the second title in the last 3 seasons here from Penwood, as we see Darian Barnes get a little bit chippy. Gonzalez gonna hold him back. 5 minutes from the title, those tensions flare sometimes. And we'll take a quick break. 5 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. We'll be right back. We welcome you back. Final 5 minutes, starting now. Here's Persia. Penwood on the cusp of a title. Barnes turning around inside, losing it, recovered by Bay. Gonna hold on to this one, back at Johnson. Johnson, desperation time inside, that's a turnover. Nazo Eggleston hates that call, but it will be Penwood basketball, 4:43, almost halfway home in this fourth quarter. Persia gonna throw this one in. Over to Josh Scott. Tyrone Hill, right hand layup won't go, trying to bat it in, rebounded by Pantovic, up with the shot, recovered by Persia as he runs into the corner. Wow, almost ran into that brick wall, literally, as it looks like he's A-okay. Looked like a weird angle right there, but it will be Josh Scott throwing this one in for Penwood. Not quite yet, refs continuing to discuss. in that corner. But just exactly halfway home in this fourth quarter, 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go. And some talking continues here on the court. Four minutes and 30 seconds to freedom here for Penwood. Eggleston getting into this conversation with our referees. One of the longtime coaches here in the Alumni League. Looking to just get over the hump as close as you get, is trying to get some more buckets in these final 4 minutes. Call on the floor. Looks like we're about to draw a conclusion right now. And it looks like maybe, yeah, it will be technical free throws. Teed up, Girard College gets teed up. Don't want to see that when you're feeling this late in this do or die kind of game. Persia, first free throw on the technical is good. And it looks like things are just about to get settled. Some disagreements on officiating. Persia is going to get one more shot at it. And he hits that one on the rim, no good. And it's going to be Penwood keeping on to this one. Maybe a huge momentum shift could be underway. Saw this pause in the action. It goes back to Scott, and the clock continues to roll. Josh Scott with this one on the right wing. Dishing to the corner. Drive to his right. Floater alert. That's good. Ronnie Fields with a floater from the right-hand side. And the lead continues to grow here for Penwood. 11-point game. Gary Gordon desperation mode officially underway as that shot's good by Gordon. Gordon getting rolling here in the second half. Here's Persia. Behind the back, holding his dribble, driving baseline, spinning around, and back over to Hill. Hill to Fields. Fields from deep, won't connect. Rebound taken in here by the Cavs. Here's Ford Bay. Stripped away here by Penwood. A big steal nonetheless. And in this three-possession game, every possession matters. Here we go with Scott. Draining that clock. Over to Hill. Hill got Rivers on him. Spinning around, driving inside. Up with it. That's a whistle on a foul. Big move there by Tyron Hill. That championship DNA being shown all over the place. And Hill will get a chance to pull up 2 free throws with 3:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Couldn't make this a double-digit game. Huge shots coming right now for the big man who sometimes can be known for his free throw woes. We'll see if he connects in this big moment. As we sweep up the court a little bit. As everyone's going to line up for 2 shots. First shot good for Hill. A big make right there. And the second one would be even larger. Two for two. Ice in his veins. Tyron Hill from the free throw line. And a timeout forced here by Girard College. Up by 11 is Penwood in the driver's seat, looking to clinch a title. We're going to take one final break, then we'll be good the rest of the way. Girard College needing a lot here. John Johnson going to talk things through with his head coach. Going to take a quick break. Be right back. Wrapping things up. Who will win? Find out next. Stay right here on SFBN. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Girard College needing 12 points to take this lead, 11 to tie. Penwood in a really good place. Here's Gordon. Driving right side, dishing it out, back out to Ware. Over to Rivers. That running back draw over to Johnson. Nice quick pass inside, whistle blown. He wanted that and one, but will have to settle for the 2 free throws. Andre Rivers has been having a big game. Let's see if it'll be big enough. Here he is at the line shooting 2. First shot connects. $15 right now for Rivers. Staying at 15 with the missed free throw. 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Josh Scott leading the charge. Draining the shot clock. Back down to Hill. Hill on forward base, spinning around, right-hand shot, that's good. Tyron Hill dominating the fourth quarter, and he puts in that other second bucket of this one. Inside, Rivers to Gordon, can't connect, Barnes the rebound. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Penwood feeling good right now. Here we go to Persia. Persia leading this charge. Back out to Scott. Gordon trying to strip it, unable to do so. Scott inside, up with the shot. That's a foul. The Josh Scott show continues here in this game 3. And he's been scoring everywhere. Let's see if that was on when it was on the shot. Looks like it was. He's sitting up at the free throw line. .21 points for Josh Scott, leading his team in scoring. In fact, he's tied with Barnes with points, 21 apiece. The 1-2 punch from Penwood getting the job done and then some. 2:17 on the clock and a sweep up that court one last time. .217. Scott ready to shoot. First shot connects, and he now has 22, leading this game. Another excellent game from Josh Scott. And the main reason why Penwood could be raising a trophy in about 3 minutes from now, and that makes it still a 13-point game. 13 points, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. See if it's all she wrote. Gordon with it. Switch of the hands, he's keeping with it. Driving left, looking inside, making Hill fall to the ground. A crossover move, that one was filthy. And Penwood will recover on offense, though. And it's all for naught with 2 minutes to go in a championship game. Might not mean too much. We'll see if they'll have enough. Gonna need more than a bloop and a blast outside at this point. Final 2 minutes. Let's get going. Here's Persia. Keeping that clock. 15 seconds to go on the shot clock. We're gonna drain every second of it. Persia stopping, driving inside, turning around, looking for an opening, and recovered there by Scott. Scott switching around, fadeaway jump shot. Won't fall in. Rivers the rebound, recovered by Johnson, keeping that dribble. Here we go with John Johnson. Stopping for 3, way off. The epitome of how this game is going for John Johnson. Nothing falling. And Penwood about to celebrate a title. 1 minute and 21 seconds. This Penwood team has been through so much. The setbacks from last year only motivated more. They had guys like Persia, Darian Barnes stepped up, Josh Scott stepped up. Then the usuals like Tyron Hill just kept on doing their thing. And these playoffs have been nothing but smooth sailing, sweeping through the finals. And an and one from Tyron Hill. the exclamation point on this game, and he's feeling it right now. That's the heart and soul of this team. The long-time veteran of this Alumni League, Tyron Hill, just tradition to make him dominate this fourth quarter. When he smells blood on the water, he follows. Final minute and 4 seconds about to get underway. And then this Penwood show continues. So much drama this season, so many different new teams, new players, new coaches, new people walking into this building, but the familiar faces staying on top. And the final finger roll in, just put that icing on that cake. Darian Barnes in with the deuce, and here's the final minute. Gordon, quick three, connects Gary Gordon from way downtown, still a 14-point game. And Girard College calling a one last timeout. 49 seconds ago, a 14-point game. Maybe talking about cheesesteaks at the end of this one. But this lead, not sure what else there could be done. As Penwood will throw this one in. Barnes to Fields. Ronnie Fields, another holdover from last year. And a stripped over by Gordon. Gordon keeping this one inside drive. Whistle blown, that's a foul. Clock stops at 41.1 seconds. We remember from last year's playoffs, they met Lincoln and they got stopped. Just couldn't stop Khalif Mears. It was his year, his time. 1 year later, they back were exactly where they want to be. Remember that Lincoln series even from last year, came down right to the wire, came down from one last shot from the MVP a year ago. And then it just keeps on going here for the Patriots. Gordon, shot's good. It's the structure, each guy having a role from the last player on that bench to the starting five like Josh Scott. Each of these guys serving a piece, serving a purpose, leading them to this title. Barnes the rebound. Going to hold on to this one. Rivers on the defensive, throwing it over to Josh Scott. Scott, pass to the corner. Fields holding on to this one, back to Persia, 27 to go. Looking inside, Hill again. Tyron Hill leading the fourth quarter and scoring. Felt like that feels just about right. And it puts their total to 90. Gordon, mid-range jump shot, that's good. And that should just about wrap this one out. It's all over. Penwood back on top, their second title in the past 3 years. And all of the congratulations for Girard College, a epic run in this playoffs as it's been a journey to get here, but it's all over. The final horn sounds. Penwood, your season 10 champs. After that, all the joy and pain just culminates into this moment. And just so on point. And Tyron Hill flows it out. Was injured all year long. Finishes this playoffs, finishes this finals right where he wants to be. Their second title in the last 3 years. And that'll do it for season number 10. We'll be right back. We're going to have our player interview and award ceremony, all of that coming up shortly. Stay right here on SFBN. We're not even done yet, folks. welcome back into the broadcast booth. We are joined by Finals MVP Josh. Scott, first of all, just congratulations. Just crazy finals you've had.
Yeah, thank you.
So you led in scoring each of those games, leading in scoring for the whole final. So what was it about this moment, this game, this series that led you to have that bucket just wide open that whole time?
My teammates just giving me all the confidence in the world just to keep going. Play by play, just giving me the confidence. So I just had to keep my foot on the gas and try to get them involved too at the same time.
No, I get that. This game was really different. It was really kind of you and John Johnson on the other side kind of going back and forth during those first two games. But during this last one, it was really him quieting it down, but you keeping your end of the bargain really going up. So what was the game plan on the defensive side that allowed you to lock him down like that?
We had the same game plan the whole series. Try to make somebody else besides him beat us because he's a great scorer. So today, number 13, he got real active today. So he started going, but we kind of kept John settled a little bit today.
All right, so your second title now in the past 3 years. Same kind of true, too. We've got Tyron Hill just leading the way. In that fourth quarter, it's just so poetic, I feel, just him finishing it up like that. Yeah. So what is it about these group of guys that you play with that allow you to just motivate yourself to kind of go to that common goal day in and day out?
We all play with each other. We all know each other's roles. We don't try to step outside each other's roles. So it's easy to play with somebody when they know that you're capable of doing what you're capable of doing.
No, I'm sure that confidence level just matched between everyone. Got good news for you. Just a couple more weeks till season 11 shows up. So trying to get prepped for that time. So what's the mindset going into this next season, even after you get those expectations after winning the title for the second time in such a short amount of time?
We just try and go back to back, but we're going to do that one game at a time. So it's time to regroup and get ready to go do it again. Defend our title.
Just got it running back. That's the finals MVP. Josh Scott, bucket machine, did it again today. 27.5 points you're averaging that finals. Just fantastic work, my friend.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Appreciate it, man.
All right, no problem.
All right, have a good one. Congratulations. And with that, that should just about wrap things up. We'll see if there's any award ceremony coming up soon, but I heard from our commissioner that the trophy is not in here yet, so I guess that'll just about wrap it up. For every single person on this broadcast crew, every Thursday and Saturday, thank them so much, whether it's Sean Riley, TJ right here, we got Joe, we got Kiana, we got Sean Kelly, we got everybody. Just everyone putting in this work to make this production possible. I'm just another piece of the puzzle. And the better news is we're coming right back. The end of August, season 11 coming up. I'll be right here, right there, and I'm just excited to get this one done. For Josh Powell and everyone at SFBN, thank you so much for watching all season long, and we'll be coming right back real short. See you then. Have a good summer. See you in a couple of weeks. Always good fun doing this. Have a good one.